And we are back on the WHHI-TV Daily News. With me now is Patricia Schoelkopf, and she is the photography and yearbook instructor for Hilton Head High School. It's nice to see you again. I can't believe we just talked before we started filming that it's been a year that we were talking about the Scholastic competition, but here we are again. So give us a little bit of a brief overview of the Scholastic art competition so we're just all up to speed on what that is.
So the Scholastic Art and Writing Awards literally had their 100th anniversary last year. Surprisingly, it's the longest running program for recognizing young artists in the country. It is a phenomenal program. It's recognized famous people like Andy Warhol, Sylvia Plath. Anyway, the list goes on and on.
Sure. Right.
Lots of photographers, lots of writers, and anyway, it's pretty cool because when you get recognized in it, you can get college dollars. They tally up and then get renewable every year. SCAD, for instance, gives $3,000 for a gold key if you enter for that, which is substantial.
Yeah.
And will definitely help. So they're not the only school. That's just one example, but yeah.
Yeah, that is phenomenal. And so how many years has the school district been participating in this competition?
I encourage people I wanted to do it my first year in 97, 98, but because we had to transport artworks at that point 4 hours away, it was kind of discouraged. And then finally in 2007, 2008, I was like, we're doing it because it made such an impact on my career.
Yeah.
And we just decided to like sort of alternate or take the works up and just sacrifice the 8 hours of driving to get the artworks there. And then we always had to go back and pick them up. And if we wanted to go to the reception, we had to do that. But anyway, whatever. But now it's all digital for probably like 10 years or so. It's been submitted as all digital, which obviously has alleviated a lot of stress when transporting artwork.
Absolutely, yes. One of those ways that technology really is very helpful. And so this year, I understand that you had over 80 students place, and so that seems like a huge number to me. Is that a record for the school?
That's actually district-wide.
District-wide,
however, the school, I'm pretty sure our 48 is a record for the school. And then out of that, I had 34 of the place winners, which that's a big record for me.
Yeah, absolutely. So. That is a very impressive number. And you mentioned a little bit about this previously. But what kind of doors does this open? I know you said it's can be money towards their college career, but obviously it's got to be something that's great for their resume in all kinds of areas.
Yeah, I mean, everybody that's familiar with the Scholastic Art and Writing Awards know the level of judging that they, judge on, and the respect that group has. The Alliance really has set the tone for young artists over the last 101 years. Like I said, it opens all kinds of doors. I mean, if any college professor hears that you have placed with an honorable mention, silver key, or gold key, and that's just in the regional, if you actually get all the gold keys, go to national judging, and those have a chance of winning like gold medals or silver medals that are literally like the Olympics for young artists. They're huge. And if you get to that level, it's literally, I did the math one year, I think it's like 0.7% of all like the entries. Like normally there's somewhere in the neighborhood of 300 to 350,000 entries that go into Scholastic 7th through 12th. And if you make it to national level, it's really huge. And people that are familiar with the contest are aware of the level of competition that you're competing against. So putting it on college resumes, might, they would take you over, someone else that might not have those awards if they're whittling down or trying to, more streamline their population that they're bringing in. So
yeah, well, congratulations on a fantastic year and fantastic placements for your students, and thank you for sticking to your guns and getting them to be able to compete in this. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in just a moment. Don't go away.